east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Get it! Now it's the Arizona pilot, that is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky-Merritt, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here. And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen here to Corey. Down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It's a gain of 49.
First down.
This opening drive going to 4 so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. That's hauled in on the left by McCool.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On the give, it's Williams.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Harrison Beavis on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick.
Makes the
And the
score
Rams are
Rams
out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very
Washington
deflating for an
takes over
offense
1st and
settling
10
for too many field
at
goals.
their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Davis trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time.
Defended by Kobe
And it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
Ready. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready, ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's over the middle to the tight end Sinnott. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup. Brings
2nd
up
down
2nd
and 3.
At the Rams'
Come on,
36-yard
come on.
line.
Hit. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
3 yards to go.
70. 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing again. Daniels. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. 2nd quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
On the set. 70 Lions. Rush him right there. Rush him right there. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Unloads downfield looking for Nacua. And they bring him down, but what a play past the 45. A big play after being backed up. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
14 more yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop the throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This taken around the 11. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
It's 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Washington. And around. Here's Krosky-Merritt. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniel. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves. Yep.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, There's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any.
Third and goal. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Van Sittett was the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing. So, definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Deron Payne in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. He'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Down inside the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Come on, set! 70 Lions!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That was a good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
Defended by Cody.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. To the goal line and in. Detroit crossing Merritt. Touchdown, Commanders.
Washington.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, check that. Check that. Go. Cougar, Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Warrior 70. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Check. Hurt.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. It's a little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On second down, here's Krusty Merritt. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Right at midfield.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
18 on the play.
First catch of the ball game for Deebo. That's a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5.
Here we go.
The motion man here is McClure. On second down, it's Daniels. That's to McClure, and they connect again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams move out to a 24-10 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Commanders back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Can't hurl the safety, burst through, and he comes up with a sack.
It's second down.
Tempo.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he's on to punt for the second time. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake work. Big yardage and the first down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Jalen Thompson on the tackle.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. At the Rams, 38.
Krosky Merritt to run again, and he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for Commanders' first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to push the pile forward. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. In the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Liking 18.
They'll drop to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a first down. Here we go. 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. They're called in at the 2s. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Rams will go up by 7.
Makes the score Rams 31. Commanders 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone
takes over
for a
first
touchdown.
and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Working across the field, there's McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15. And the
Daniels now
Commanders'
on first down. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Right here down the field. Incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And the Rams are right back in this one.
The Rams take over first and 10.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Rams. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.